Welcome back to the Dutch Pig Farmer series here on Klein Friesland. So, we have been relatively busy since the last episode. So what we have done is, we'll just pause here for 1 second. We have finished the ploughing and the cultivating in 17. I didn't plough 15. I thought I'd just try that with the cultivator, and it worked a dream. When I came over to 24 and did the mulching, it was still leaving patches. Now, whether that's the canola stubble or perhaps even the mulcher maybe skipping a bit, it was still leaving patches. So to avoid the issue that we had previously, I have ploughed this as well. But yeah, I think I'm hoping, whether it's just a sort of hangover from the realistic weather and the effect that had on the crops, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully if we get round to re-drilling the fields again after this time, and the prep that is required, we should just be able to mulch and then cultivate. So that is the plan. Now, I've had a bit of a realisation. We don't actually need to plant canola. Because we've got the sunflowers, that will suffice for that food group. So what we can do is add into the rotation this field as either grain, which is probably what we're going to go for, or corn. Now, in the interest of getting things planted in a timely manner, we'll probably put a grain in here, I think, this time. And then we'll do corn on corn again in the other two fields that are left to harvest. I think that works as a plan. So, to that end, I'm going to get the cultivating done. We're then going to grab the drill and, yeah, start some seeding. I decided to use the Valtra in its non-front loader condition, just because we haven't really. So it matches the horsepower of the drill perfectly. So 2 bags of solid fert. Now we do have seeds in the pallet storage. That's fine. Now where do we want to go first? Let's head over the road and get that done. Come on. I hope this is not going to be an issue with gear changes. Otherwise, we will be swapping out for the John Deere. It should be alright. It's flat field. It's a flat field. Right then. So, let us unfold. We are going for barley, which I'm pretty sure... Ah, yeah. Really? Right. Change of plan. We'll leave that there. Wrong button. There we go. Right. I shall see you in September. So we are into September, and it's been a rather busy morning, so I've moved a load of the pigs around, and I did have it on my calculator a minute ago. We're up to, come on, where are you? We are up to, I've lost it, 800 and something pigs. Yes, exactly. So there isn't going to be long left in this series. But I'm conscious that we still have a loan to pay off, and I want to be able to keep the pigs alive until we hit that magical 1,000 number. Now, I did have a very good suggestion from Eagles as to say, why didn't you just modify the capacity of the barn rather than putting down the outdoor pen? Yes, it's a very valid point. I did I did explain that I was mid-recording, so that thought hadn't really occurred to me. but it would have been a more sensible option. But anyway, the boars are in the outdoor pen, or the little piglet boars are in the outdoor pen. And yeah, like I say, we're up to around 800 and something now, which is ridiculous, really. It's just, I think we had another 100 and something born moving between August and September, and it's just, they're prolific. Now, I guess that's because I guess it feels that way because normally it's one piglet per pig, isn't it? Really, because we don't differentiate between the sexes in base game. So yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I knew it was going to get a point where if you were to plot it on a graph, it was going to go near enough vertical. But yes, all good. So I think the plan is, well, the plan definitely is, we are going to get this drilled and probably rolled. I've taken 2 bale wrapping contracts, as you will see, one of which put the old style MB track as the borrowed equipment. So we've taken that one, so we will use that in a little while. But yes, for now, I am going to get this all drilled, rolled, and I'll catch back with you in a little while, I think. So prepare for a bit of a random interlude. Now, it's been a few days since I've recorded the first few clips of this video. And rather, in a geek, nerdy kind of way, I was at a conference, and one of the sort of base of it is software simulations. And one of the companies presenting supply hydraulic hoses to there was Komatsu and I think it was Rotney, I think, as well, amongst other sort of heavy equipment and such. But they showed a simulation very similar to the hoses in here. So you can see at the minute this is in its sort of folded position. When this extends, obviously these hoses move, and they can simulate the strains on the hoses, how they'll actually move and twist and all this lot. It was really interesting. And when this bit of kit popped up, I was like, "Oh, we've got those in game." So yeah, that was just a very brief interlude and a little bit of a nerdy insight into what I was up to during the week. So there we go. We have 838 pigs. I did the maths again. I didn't do the maths. I just got my calculator out and yeah, used that. So yeah, 838, which is ridiculous. So anyway, yes, brief interlude. Bit of a nerdy segment and an actual figure for the pigs. So I shall get the rolling done, and I shall see you when we start the contracts. So a little bit of time has passed, and I've done a few other contracts as well. So we did 3 hay contracts, because we can do those now, yes. And we have done 3 mowing contracts as well. So just had a bit of space, bit of time, space between recordings, time between recordings. So yeah, I thought, utilise that time. I have also drilled field 15 as well. So yeah, a little bit of productiveness. So if we go now to the little, sounds like a little put. Doesn't sound overly powerful, but should be alright for bale wrapping. So we'll get these 2 done. And that'll probably be us for an episode, I think. Now, we do have the other field left to drill. Can't remember what the number is. But I'm in no rush. I haven't looked at when we're due more piglets, but I have a worry that we will very rapidly hit our 1,000 pig target now. And yeah, so I've had a bit of a discussion on the YouTube channel members and Patreon section of Discord. Links in the description below and the join button below the video if you're interested in supporting the channel. And the feeling is to, once we have hit that number, sell all the pigs, see what we've made. We'll deduct an amount for, in inverted commas, taxes, and then potentially use that amount to transfer to a new save game when I decide to start one. And I quite like that idea. I'm intrigued to know how much 1,000 pigs, or whatever we do end up with, is going to be worth, because as we know from previous selling of the boars, it's a tiny amount, and that was just for like 13 at a time. So yeah, I'm quite intrigued by that, but we've got a little while yet, hopefully, before we hit that point. So yeah, I'll crack on, get this one done, and I'll see you in the next field, which hopefully is just in front of us. So as we start the second of the 2 fields, that's because there's 2, that's why it's the second one. Save the date. Saturday the 11th of October, 1 PM. The Country Trust live stream event is going to be starting, and there is a whole host of creators. There's going to be challenges. It should be a absolutely brilliant time, and yeah, raising money for a very good cause. So you'll have seen, hopefully, Mr. C mention it in his videos, and there is a post on my Discord about it. Yeah, it's going to be a great afternoon, and hopefully one where we all have a bit of fun and, like I say, raise some cash for a very worthwhile cause at the same time. So yes, very much looking forward to that. And yeah, we're not going to be long in this field. Money is looking good. We might not pay any off the loan this time. What I'm thinking of doing is next episode, we will get the remaining field, which is 17. Aha, I can see it on the screen. That's why I know what it is. Drilled. We will potentially sell the honey. I need to double check as well what we've got going on at the BGA, because that has been being fed with potatoes, manure. I haven't done any slurry because it takes an absolute age to load the tanker. But yes, we might have some methane and electric charge and whatnot to sell, so that should hopefully be a decent little boost to the money as well. And if we can get the loan paid off without having to use the funds from the selling of the pigs, then that would be an absolute bonus. But yeah, I'm wanting to get that paid off separately from everything else that we're doing, just to give an accurate representation of the money that you would make if you sold 1,000 or over 1,000 pigs. But yeah, that's the plan with that. So on that note, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I certainly have. It's gone a bit of a different way than I probably initially intended, but we've used a bit of different kit, and yeah, first use of the MB tracks. Yeah, this sort of thing, they seem perfectly adequate. Anything else with a bit more weight on the back? I don't know, not so sure on that one, but we can, I'm sure we'll get to use them in different episodes, and hopefully on different series as well. So yes, thank you all very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Take care.